So today we're here at the Sinclair Wellness Center and with a good friend and naturopathic physician, Dr. Aaron Van Gaver, and he was the one who I went to see when I started having problems with digestion and kind of the very beginning of when I started my journey almost a year ago, wasn't it? I think it was the last time I came to see you.
Close. May 5th.
Yeah, so it was May 5th. So it took until May 5th till December 27th for me to really make a big change. So today I'm going to get a little bit of an update on my health and, we're going to see what type of results that might bring us.
So let's check in. How is your energy level doing?
So I'll tell you the changes first. So December 27th, I started on a whole food plant diet kind of mentality.
Okay.
So I'm almost fully vegetarian now. Like the odd little pieces of meat that might be within like certain foods that I can't control, but if I can, I will go and figure out whole plants, whole grains, whole fruits and vegetables, and as little processed stuff as possible. I dropped 5 pounds. I went from 234 to 240, and then I dropped back down. Now I'm 228-ish.
Okay, let's get your blood pressure right now. Let's just chill out there. Don't move. Good to know my machine is accurate. Mm-hmm. Blood pressure's a bit high today, 150/90.
Oh, that could be because I had 3 cups of coffee.
The diastolic, the lower number, is an important number to really control. That's the pressure that the heart has against the blood vessels at rest. And so if that number is high, that means that there's a constant high pressure. So glucose fasting was a 5.6, cholesterol, total cholesterol was a 5.79, LDL cholesterol was a 5.04, and your good cholesterol, HDL cholesterol, was 1.09. So what that means is fasting glucose was slightly elevated. Your cholesterol was a little bit over the high amount, same with your LDL cholesterol, and your HDL cholesterol really wasn't high enough. Needed to be a bit higher. Triglycerides though were good at 144. And so that's more of an indication of how well you metabolize certain things. It would be great to actually see where those levels were at.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do that?
Yeah,
okay.
Send me in.
Do you have any heart disease in the family? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep, dad, grandpa, grandma. Cancer lives in their family too, and diabetes.
Eureka. So you're going to do a diet journal for me, recording the foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including snacks.
Okay.
I also want you to record your bowel movements, so how often you're having them.
Okay.
Include your liquid consumption, so coffee, tea, pop. Are you drinking any alcohol?
I haven't drank. I think I had 2 beers over the course of the last 2 months.
Okay, and then how many coffees are you having?
Most days 1 a day.
Can we keep it at 1 a day?
Yeah, you can keep it 1 a day.
Yeah, try to focus on that, just because of the heart. Cool. So we're actually doing that 7 days. Gonna need to do blood work. So we're gonna do a lipid panel for you. We're gonna check your cholesterol, your HDL, LDL, your triglycerides. We're gonna do a CBC, a fasting glucose, and we'll check your liver ALT.
What's a CBC?
Complete blood count.
Oh.
So we'll be able to check B12 status, iron status. So we'll be able to see whether or not you're still getting some of the nutrients that you may not be getting with a plant-based diet. In terms of things that you can do to help, just watch blood pressure, and it will come down with a plant-based diet. It will come down once you start exercising. Those are the things that are really, the exercise is going to be the big one. But garlic is really good for blood pressure. Celery, raw celery is really good for blood pressure. Dandelion leaf tea is another great thing for blood pressure. So we can talk about this next time. What we'll do is do you think you'll be able to get your blood sometime in the next couple days?
Yeah.
By Wednesday?
Go tomorrow or like on the weekend. I'll probably go.
So let's schedule a time next week to meet up.
Hi, so we're back, and it's been about a week since I seen Dr. Van Gaver, and he sent me in for blood work, and now we're coming back to it, and I took a sneak peek through it, so I have...
You already know what's kind of going on.
I know sort of what's going on, but we're going to do some discussion and see what type of things we can discover and go through.
Okay. So we ran a complete blood count,
Mm-hmm.
white blood cell counts, indication of your immune system. Immune system's fine. If there was something off of this number, we would look down here to see which part of the immune system is off.
Mm-hmm.
Your values are good. This is an indication of your red blood cell count, so a measure of anemia. We can indirectly tell how your iron, your B12, your folic acid levels are doing, and they're doing quite well.
Okay.
Platelet count, whether you can clot well, you're good for that.
Yay.
So that's all good. Then we had some pre-diabetes screening test here. You are okay. So you're in
It was
the
about the same as I was last time. I know we're
upper,
edging
upper,
up.
yeah, you're up at that upper range, but
Where do I want it to be though?
I mean, a safe zone would be under 5.
Under 5. So
Yeah.
that's the eventual goal, I think.
Well, a
Is
safe
right
zone's
now.
under 5.5. You're there, but you're also really close to that 5.5
Yeah.
level. Next one is your total cholesterol is slightly above normal. So then we're going to look at the HDL cholesterol, which is a little bit low.
Mhm.
So we want this one to be high because the HDL cholesterol is involved with bringing the bad cholesterol out of the body. So the more HDL cholesterol we have, that's actually the true determination of cardiovascular risk, is looking at your HDL. So interesting thing about that, this is a calculated total and it requires a triglyceride. So let's take a look and see. Your triglycerides were, I think they did go up, didn't they?
They went up
2
significantly.
Let's see where you're at before. I mean, it's not too much of a difference, 2.09 and 2.30. So this triglycerides is more of a sugar control issue,
Mm-hmm.
and cholesterol is more of a fats type thing. So let's set up some goals for you. Let's set up some health goals.
Okay.
3 months from now. So we're looking at mid-June.
Okay.
End of June. So when it comes to healthy stuff, when it comes to the heart and cardiovascular disease, we talk about surrogacy markers. If we're looking at any sort of research out there, what kind of things do researchers look at to determine whether or not a drug or a nutritional supplement is actually improving? So they look at surrogacy markers. That would be things like your HDL cholesterol, your total cholesterol. We'd also want to look at your fasting blood sugar again to make sure that's okay. And because we've had higher levels of normal, the ALT, we would want to measure that again. So I think 3 month end of June, we would do a retest of blood and we would hope to see total cholesterol lower. So Justin, I think like 3 month wise is let's try to see what we can do cardiovascular to help to get that down, to get your HDL cholesterol up, your total cholesterol down, making sure that your fasting blood sugar stays under good control and your liver doesn't get too crazy. Let's see if we can get your weight down, exercise up. Those levels changed. If we can't see that change by the end of June, then we can look at bumping some stuff. But if we do see that changing, then we can redirect our focus and we can look at if weight loss is something that you're interested in. If we're looking at more functional based stuff, we can do that.
Okay.